You're not going to believe what's happening on YouTube right now. And this brand new channel is blowing up, pulling in millions of views in just a few weeks, and they're doing it in one of the fastest growing spaces on YouTube, the manufacturing to how it's made documentary niche. The channel is called Next Gen Process, and here's the crazy part. In barely a month of creating their channel, they've already grown to almost 70,000 subscribers, which is insane for a brand new account. They've also managed to pull in nearly 20 million views from just 25 videos. Their early uploads are crossing hundreds of thousands and even millions of views, and their very first video has already crossed 4 million. According to Social Blade, they're estimated to be making almost $70,000 per week, and that's mind-blowing for a channel that's barely a month old. So what exactly are they doing? They're creating those satisfying how things are made videos, showing full factory processes like how raw lion skin goes through multiple stages to become exotic leather for high-end bags and jackets, or how popular drinks like Coca-Cola are produced. The videos look detailed, professional, and expensive, but they didn't shoot anything themselves. No cameras, no factory visits, no production crew. They're doing everything with AI, and that's why this trend is exploding. Anyone with just a laptop can create these viral documentary-style videos that look like they cost thousands to produce. Here is a sample video I created using the exact same methods I'm about to show you.
Raw cotton sheets arrive under strict security, ready to be turned into money. Each sheet is checked to make sure it is pure, strong, and has the right kind of fibers. Large rollers stretch the sheets to create a smooth, durable base. Watermarks are added, using careful control of moisture and pressure. Shiny security threads are joined smoothly into the moving sheets. Tiny patterns and special inks are printed in several layers. Intaglio, presses create raised textures you can feel with your fingers.
In today's video, I'll break down exactly how this channel does it step by step. Then I'll show you how you can recreate the same strategy in your own voice, so you can finally start that faceless channel you've been thinking about. By the end, you'll see how simple it is to get into this niche and why right now is the perfect moment to jump in before everyone else catches on. Before we dive in, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. All right, let's get started. Step 1, choosing the right topic. Before you create anything, you need a solid topic. This is the foundation of your entire video, so don't rush it. Think of this step as the moment where your curiosity becomes your creative fuel. Start by exploring ideas that naturally interest you. In this niche, you have a wide range of options, everything from animal-based processes like leather production, honey harvesting, fish oil extraction, and dairy processing, to non-animal processes like how Coca-Cola is made, how coffee is processed, or how beer and wine are fermented. There are countless possibilities, and that's the beauty of this niche. To make things even easier, I've already created a simple topic generating prompt for you. It's basically a roadmap that helps you brainstorm tons of video ideas fast. You can find it in the Google document linked through the Telegram link in the description. Once you open the document, copy the topic prompt and paste it into any AI text generator you prefer. In this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT. Just paste the prompt, adjust how many topic ideas you want, and hit enter. In a few seconds, you'll get a full list of solid video topics similar to the ones used by channels like Next Gen Process. Take your time to look through the ideas and pick one that genuinely grabs your attention. This part matters because the topic you choose becomes the blueprint for everything that follows. And once you have that topic locked in, you're ready to move into the next step, where you'll turn that simple idea into a complete AI-generated video concept. Step 2, generating your images. Now that you've picked your topic, the next step is to bring it to life visually. This is where your video really starts to take shape. To begin, go back to the Google Doc and copy the image prompt I prepared for you. This prompt tells the AI exactly what kind of scenes to generate. Open ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and edit the placeholders, add your chosen topic, and decide how many scene images you want. The number is totally up to you. For this tutorial, I'll be using 20. Once you hit enter, ChatGPT will generate a full set of scene prompts. These include both image descriptions and short video style descriptions. With those ready, it's time to turn the prompts into real images. For that, I'll be using Kittl. It has quickly become a game changer for visual creators. Kittl is the AI-powered design platform for ambitious creators that helps people unlock their creative potential and accelerate design productivity. With just a simple prompt, it gives you clean, sharp, high-resolution images that look professionally designed. And one thing I personally love is that Kittl gives you a ton of customizable templates, which is perfect when you don't know where to start or you need extra inspiration to guide your vision. I've added the link in the video description. Click it to get started. If you don't have an account, create one. It only takes a moment. And the best part, you can sign up for free. On the Kittl homepage, you'll see different tools and templates, but for this project, we're going straight to generate images. This opens the image creation workspace. Leave it open for a moment, then go back to ChatGPT and copy the first image prompt on your list. Paste it into the Kittl prompt box. Next, adjust your settings. For this tutorial, I'm using Style, Seedream 4, Model, Nano Banana Pro Aspect. Ratio 16:9. Number of outputs, choose between 1 to 4, depending on your subscription. Visibility, public or private, also depending on your subscription. I picked this combination because Seedream 4 gives a clean cinematic look, and Nano Banana Pro delivers sharper, more realistic details, which is perfect for factory style, how it's made videos. But remember, you can always choose the model or style that fits your own creative needs or visual taste. Once everything looks right, click Generate. In just a few seconds, Kittl will produce a polished image based on your prompt. And honestly, it's impressive. You can download the image immediately, but before you do, let me show you something even better. Kittl has a feature called Remix Image. This lets you tweak and adjust the image even more, whether you want to change a detail, enhance something, or experiment with variations. Just click the image, type the adjustment you want, and Kittl creates a refined version instantly. When you're happy with the result, export your image in your preferred format. I'll go with JPEG. Repeat this process for all the scenes you need. The best part, Kittl isn't just an AI generator, it also gives you real design tools. Fonts, text effects, vector editing, cropping, object removal, upscaling, all in the same workspace. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone who already knows tools like Photoshop or Illustrator, Kittl makes the whole workflow faster, easier, and way more enjoyable. By the end of this step, you'll have all the visual assets you need to move into the next chapter, where these still images will finally start coming together as a full video. And if you haven't signed up for Kittl yet, make sure you use the Kittl link in the description of this video. Signing up using my code will give you a 25% discount. Step 3, animating your images. Now that your images are ready, it's time to bring them to life. Turning static pictures into moving scenes is what transforms your video from a collection of visuals into an engaging story. Start by going back to ChatGPT and copying the video prompt that matches each image scene you created. Then open the video generator of your choice. I'll be using Divid AI for this tutorial. The link is in the video description so you can follow along. In Divid AI, go to the sidebar and select Image to Video. Click Start Image and upload your first scene. Once it's uploaded, paste the corresponding video prompt into the prompt box. Next, adjust your settings. Model, Master V 2.0. Resolution, choose your preferred quality duration, set the length for your scene, then click Create, and within moments, Divid will transform your static image into a fully animated video clip. Review the result, and if you're happy, download it. Repeat this process for all your images. Before long, you'll have a complete set of animated video clips, each ready to be stitched together into your final video. Once all your scenes are animated, you'll be ready for the next step, assembling everything into a smooth, full video that tells your story from start to finish. Step 4, finalizing your video with Capcut. Now that all your animated scenes are ready, it's time to bring everything together into one complete video. For this step, we'll use Capcut, a simple yet powerful tool perfect for projects like this. The link is in the video description. Start by opening Capcut and importing all your video clips. Once everything is in, arrange the clips on the timeline so they follow the natural flow of your story. Make sure your aspect ratio is set to 16:9 for a standard YouTube format. Once your clips are in order, you can enhance your video with transitions between scenes if you like. Though for these types of documentary style videos, they aren't always necessary. You can also experiment with filters to give your video a consistent look or vibe. Just drag your chosen filter onto the timeline and extend it to cover the entire video. Finally, review everything to make sure the story flows smoothly, then export your project in your preferred resolution. Step 5. Creating your thumbnail. With your video complete, the final touch is a thumbnail that grabs attention and invites viewers to click. This is where your production really comes together. Start by opening the resource document and copying the thumbnail prompt. Paste it into ChatGPT and replace the placeholder with your chosen topic. ChatGPT will generate a simple, clear thumbnail prompt for you. Next, head back to Kittl and paste the prompt into the prompt box. Hit enter, and in moments, Kittl will generate a polished, professional-looking thumbnail that perfectly matches your video. Review it, make any small tweaks if needed, and export it, and just like that, in less than 10 minutes, you've recreated the same type of video production as channels like Next Gen Process. From generating images and animating them with Divid AI to designing thumbnails with Kittl, you now have all the tools to create your own videos in this incredible niche. The best part, you can start experimenting today. Pick a topic, follow these steps, and watch your ideas come to life. Smooth, professional, and ready for YouTube. If this tutorial helped you, do me a quick favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.